Alright guys, Zachary here with Backyard DIY. This one's going to be different. We're not going to be working on anything in this one. I have the PlayStation VR I want to do a review on. I've played it for a little bit and absolutely fell in love with it. But there's a couple things that I would like to say about it, and then my only one complaint at the very end about it. So there's a ton of unboxing videos, so we're not going to do that. I'm not going to show you all the parts and pieces to it, but because there's a ton of other videos for that. But I like the I haven't seen. I'm going to go over stuff I haven't seen in other videos, and I like that it has the controls right on the wire for the headset. The top one is power, mute, and then volume up and down, and then also you can plug it into the side of it for your headset. It comes with two cheap earbuds, but I ended up getting the actual headset for it, and that plugs right into it as well. So I like that, and then it's got a little flip down mic. Also, you can take the mic off, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, back to the VR. I really like it. It's my first experience with virtual reality, and they nailed it as far as my opinion goes. The only complaints I have is when you're generally turning a PlayStation on or a game on, it usually walks you through things that it needs to do, and with the VR it doesn't. I didn't notice until just going through settings on my own that there are 3 different settings that you have, or that you should do within your settings menu, that it doesn't prompt you to do. So after you get all the cords plugged in, which there's a lot in that box, you can go through your settings, and I'll show that later on in this video. Through your settings of your video or of your PlayStation, it's settings, devices, and then VR, and then the first option that I had to edit was the actual headset, and what it will do is it will turn on all of the lights around the headset, and it will have random positions, not random, it will have specific positions that it wants you to put the lights on the 3 circles on the screen and hold it until it tells you it's good enough, and then it does one on the side, one on the back, and so it calibrates the camera to your headset, and that's very important for it catching how accurate your head movement is. It was very accurate before, but it got even better afterwards. So the next option was to, I believe, to calibrate your controller, and that helped too. I didn't notice a big difference with that, but I did that as well, off of your light. And I also changed mine. I used to have it on the dim setting to keep battery life, but I switched it to the bright setting for my remote. The third one, and probably the most important one, is your pupil distance. I think it says eye to eye distance or something like that. It sets it factory at 63, and mine was well over that. For that one, it doesn't use the headset. You just put your face up to the camera, and there's a box on the screen that will show you if you're close enough, and then it will measure it. That sets how good your focus is when you have the VR headset on. The only downfall to that is then it's set for your eyes. So obviously, if you have someone that's majorly different, then they'll notice the difference. It wasn't that big of a difference though. So you have the pupillary distance, and then you have the adjustment on the bottom right to adjust front to back, or close or far, I should say, to get it in accurate. So that's my overview of it. I really liked it. The games are really fun. It's pretty new still, and I'm surprised that there's so many games already. But it looks like they have a lot more coming as well also. My only one complaint for this whole VR system is that when you are putting your headset on, like for me, I've got to put the headset on, and I've got to put the headphones on, and then I've got to grab my controller. Well, this doesn't have like a flip up option where, you know, it would just flip the face piece up, or a button that you press and it just lets you see through the front. You're literally feeling around blind trying to find out where all your stuff is at. So that's my only one complaint about the whole system. And other than that, I really like it. So I'm going to pause the video and then I'm going to show you all of the options I was talking about on the PlayStation. And yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Alright, so here's the part 2. And this is just going to be quick. I'm not going to go through the setup, but I'll show you just your PlayStation button, center of your controller. Go to settings, then down to devices. Oh, I gotta glare. I wonder if that's gonna show up in the video. Hopefully that doesn't show up in the video. Anyway, then you go down to PlayStation VR. And you go to adjust the headset position, adjust the PlayStation camera, adjust the tracking lights, adjust the camera, and then measure eye-to-eye distance, and then you would do the, that's it, just those 3. So adjust the PlayStation camera, tracking lights, and eye-to-eye distance. So those are the 3 you'll have to go through when you get your VR all set up. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and let us know what you'd like us to put on the channel. Thanks for watching.